Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. So I'm going to tell a story today. I haven't told one in a while. The story I'm going to tell today is about the first time I realized I was a psychic medium. And I am a professional esthetician. I've been in the spa industry for quite a long time now. And this story takes place at the very beginning of my career when I was working and doing a lot of facials. And yes, skincare is great. And coming out of a facial looking like you've got glowing, beautiful, healthy skin is awesome. But for me, I love that aspect, but relaxation and meditation and zoning out and feeling good is where it's at for me. That's how I got into the spa industry. A lot of people think that I got into because I have skin issues. A lot of people think that's why I got into the spa industry, but that's not accurate actually at all. That was a fortunate side effect. But I got into the spa industry the first time I got a massage. Got a massage, and it literally was kind of like the hand of God just reaching down and being like, this is what you're going to do. And it makes a lot of sense for me. But first time I realized I was a healing medium was, what you doing, birdies? What you doing, the birdies? So the first time I realized I was a healer, like a real healer, a psychic healer. I guess that's the best term, psychic healer, was I was working at a place called Key Lime Pie in Virginia Highlands in Atlanta, and they're not around anymore, but it was a great Aveda concept salon. It was the best in the city. Well, actually, I think it was one of the top 3 in the country at the time. But luckily, I'd gotten a job there, and I remember looking at my schedule for the next day, and I saw a name on there that I hadn't heard or seen since I was 10, and I'm Thai descent, and the name was Marini. And you don't Melody you'll hear, but very rarely are you going to hear the name Marini, particularly spelled Marini, Marane. And when I saw Marini on my schedule, I just immediately got excited because the last time I'd seen her, I think I was 24 at the time, and the last time I'd seen her was when we were about 10. And I have a really good memory when it comes to stuff like that. And so I called my mother immediately because Marini was a childhood friend, and my parents were friends with her dad. And when I called my mom and I said, hey, Mom, I said, I'm pretty sure I've got Marini on my schedule for tomorrow. And my mom said, oh, we just got back from Marini's dad's funeral. Marini's dad just, he just finished his battle with cancer. And Marini was Daddy's girl. Her mom had passed when she was very young. And so it was just her and her dad. They were besties. And my mom just said, just know that her dad just passed. So I just thought to myself, oh, wow, okay. She's going to need a relaxing facial. And of course, I'm not going to pry or probe too much, but with her. So the next day she walked into Key Lime Pie. It was a beautiful spa, such a great little spa. And when she walked in, she kind of had that look on her of just, somebody that's kind of out of it. And I said, hey, Marini. I said, it's me. It's Ren. We were really good friends when we were young. And she didn't recognize me. I'm sure she had a lot. I'm sure she was just out of it. Anyway, so I'm known for just my facials just being I just try to get you very zen. I try to get you to outer space. I want people to stop thinking so much. I really try to get people to a space where they can just unwind and go to that in-between space. And she was laying on my massage table for the facial. And at the beginning of the facial, I just remember, like, when I was doing the skin consultation, I remember looking at her cheeks and, like, the way people's lips get chapped. She was chapped from her eyes all the way down her cheeks. It looked pretty painful, pretty dry. And I could feel the stiffness. I could feel it's just an energy that comes along with people when they're really tense or wound up. And I remember just telling her to relax and, not to entertain me. And her big job was just to lay there and breathe. And I remember I did the facial cleanse. I turned on the steamer. And while the person's steaming with a little bit of some cream on their face, the steam's on, iPads on, and I had this wonderful, I think it's called beautifying oil, but it's like an amber color, and I put it in the hot towel cabin so it's nice and hot, and it feels really good. I'll do an arm and hand massage, and I remember I had taken her hand, and her arm was really stiff, and I remember, squeezing the oil up her arm, and it was the weirdest thing, because when I did that, her body literally, I promise you, the whole body just rigidly just jumped off the table. I would not be surprised if her entire body lifted off the table and hit back down. And when she did that, the energy switched immediately, and she passed out. That's how tense she was at the time. And it was so interesting because the moment that happened, I remember a light, this like little soft light, started to form in these high ceilings. It was like, was it a 10-foot ceiling, 12-foot ceiling? I can't remember, but this white light formed behind, actually at the time when I was doing the hand massage, it formed over my shoulder. And I just knew that it was her dad's spirit. And that energy just worked through me throughout the whole facial. It took about an hour and 15 minutes. And when I finished the facial, I don't remember too much about our conversation, but I do remember her telling me that was the first sleep that she had literally gotten in 5 days. And I just knew I was in the right industry. And it's been 25 years since then. It's still my first love. It's healing people and activating people, bringing people closer to love and peace. So that's my story for today. And I'll tell you another story that happened next time. I'll tell you a story that happened 2 weeks after that showed me how bizarre that can go too. Bizarre being a psychic healer, medium can be. It's pretty entertaining. Anyways, a little painful for me too. A little awkward anyways. But love you guys. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you will have a good day. Catch you on the flippity flip. Bye.